Hello? Anybody here?
Donna.
I can't.
Why not? If this cop is your friend, why not?
It wouldn't work.
How do you know if you don't try?
Look, if they arrest Billy Clyde, the whole thing is not going to be kept secret anymore. It'll be public knowledge. And besides, there's no guarantee they're going to believe me. I don't have any proof that he blackmailed me.
There's got to be some way. If he asks you for money again, make sure you have a witness here.
I don't think it's money he's after anymore.
Of course it's money.
Really? Then how come he turned down my engagement ring?
Because he wanted even more money.
No, it's Emily Ann he's after now.
All that man cares about is the almighty dollar. He wants to make a big score.
All right, fine. Say you're right. Where am I going to get that kind of money?
Well, I think he thinks Chuck is worth...
No, I am not involving Chuck in this. He's bailed me out of too many messes in my life.
But if he can help you...
I don't. I said no, and I meant no.
But, Donna...
We're not discussing this anymore, Letty.
I still think you're crazy.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
Erica almost lost Bianca. It takes a long time to put that kind of pain behind you. And with you and Travis pressuring her, well, life hasn't been that easy.
Wait. You're not saying that this is our fault.
I'm saying that when Erica feels that she's backed into a corner, she's likely to take the easiest way out.
Enter Captain Lindstrom.
He might be the perfect solution for Erica.
Don't you have a ship to run, Captain?
I have a very able crew. That's one of the nice things about being the top man.
Is there something you wanted, Captain?
To tell you, I understand why you were uncomfortable earlier.
Oh?
It's about the men you left behind.
Who told you that?
To have two men vying for your hand in marriage, and brothers at that?
Olga.
I admire your dexterity.
Oh, why can't the woman keep her mouth shut?
Now, you mustn't be angry with her. I was very persuasive. And I'm very grateful because she gave me some insight into you.
Oh, really? What insight is that?
You enjoy having men pursue you? And you would like to keep both of these Montgomery men dangling?
That's not true.
I'm not being judgmental. On the contrary, if you can do it, more power to you. It even makes you more appealing.
I think you better leave, Captain.
Well, I've offended you. I'm sorry.
I don't enjoy one aspect of this situation. Do you understand me? Not one aspect. I care very deeply for both Jack and Travis. And the thought of even hurting them at all, I can't bear it.
I'm sorry if I...
You have no idea what I have been through. None. You have no idea about me. You don't know me. And I really resent your implications. I do not play games with other people's feelings. My daughter almost died a few months ago.
I am so sorry. I didn't know.
Do you have any idea what that's like, to see your child in a coma? To know that you might lose her? My daughter comes first in my life, Captain Lindstrom. And that's why I'm here. That's why I took this cruise, to try to think things through. And you're standing there telling me that this is some sort of an amusement for me? I think really that you should just go. You should just get out.
Not before I apologize.
You don't understand.
I was insensitive. I'm sorry. If I'd have known it would hurt you, forgive me, please.
This has been so difficult. For me to try to figure out what is best for Bianca and me.
May I stay? I'd like to make up for the unhappiness that I've caused you.
Donna, Are you sure there's nothing bothering you?
I'm just tired. Like I said, all the stuff about the glamorama. Now, what were you saying about the wedding?
Oh, well, I know that you want a small ceremony, but I didn't think you'd mind if we had a big reception. So I went ahead and I reserved the country club. We are going to have one of the greatest receptions of all time. I'm going to invite the whole town there.
My, oh my, I don't think my friend realizes how lucky she is to have a fiancé who's willing to make all the wedding arrangements.
Donna, honey, are you sure you don't mind that I went ahead with this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about your grandmother and how she's gonna feel
Oh, come
about
on, come on. Who cares what my grandmother thinks? That is our day. And we can do anything that we want.
You tell her, Doc.
Dear, nobody is going to stand in the way of our happiness. Not my grandmother, not anyone.
Well, if you two lovebirds will excuse me, I promise Grover I'll be back by 2. Now, don't bother to see me out. I can let myself out.
Okay. Bye,
Bye,
later,
sweetie
Jane.
pie. So long. I can't.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye.
What did Letty Jean want?
Oh, nothing. What do you want? Soda, coffee, what?
I want you. Do you have any idea I'm looking forward to sitting with you?
Oh, me too.
What I've been doing, I've been scouring the real estate ads. Honey, I want to buy a house. I want to buy a house for us so that we can start a life together, the 3 of us. And when I was looking in the paper, I saw a house that sounded really, really nice. Marion Colby has a listing. Do you mind if I call her?
It sounds great.
Oh, honey, there's so much I want to do for you and for Emily Ann.
You really care about her, don't you?
Oh, you bet I do. I'm gonna have a stepdaughter.
Dr. Tyler, you are 1 in a million.
You have done a wonderful job with Emily Ann, raising her, protecting her. Now, I want to try. I want to take care of you. I want to protect both of you.
That sounds so good to me. But don't you ever worry about Emily Ann. 'Cause I will always protect her. Always.
You got a visitor.
Yeah, well, tell him he's gonna have to wait.
It's a she. I can't keep up with the women in your life. One week it's blondes, next it's redheads.
Well, some guys got it, some don't. You look like you just lost your best friend.
I may be losing 2.
Go ahead and tell me. Shouldn't have let him bait me.
Well, then why did you?
Next time, I'll just let it roll off my back like a duck. Now, what can I do for you?
I only came here to set the record straight.
I'm listening.
Well, just because I moved out of Jeremy's and have stopped seeing him does not mean I'm giving up on him. He means a lot to me, Trevor. And I will not have you using me to hurt him.
Sounds like the gospel according to St. Jeremy.
Well, is it true?
Well, I don't know which is worse, your paranoia or his. Did it ever occur to you that maybe, just maybe, I like you?
Why?
What? Why? Why not? What's not to like? Oh, come on. It doesn't hurt my eyes to look at you, that's for sure. And you're classy, you're smart, you're nice, with a little edge. Need I say more?
I'm also an alcoholic.
You're a recovering alcoholic. And you're doing a damn fine job at that. So stop selling yourself so short.
You really mean that?
You darn tootin', I mean it. And someday you're gonna realize that. I hope I'm around when that day comes, because between you and me, Jeremy is all wrong for you.
Trevor.
Yeah, I know you don't feel that way right now, but you will.
When you do, I hope you give me a call. Because, who knows, I just might be Mr. Right. Go ahead, laugh. Someday I'll remind you of this conversation. Dylan, social hour's over. We got a robbery at Midland and 59. Let's go. Come on. See you later, dollface.
And so when Travis told me that he still loved me and that he wanted to marry me again, well, it seemed to me then that it was what God wanted me to do. And, of course, Bianca wants me to remarry Travis. She wants that more than anything in the world. And, of course, I understand that. I mean, my parents were divorced when I was a little girl, and I never got over it.
And you want to give her what you never had?
Is that so hard to understand?
Not at all. But you can't marry someone simply to please your daughter.
No, I know. And I love Jack. And the thought of hurting him just, well, I can't even bear it. So, you see, Captain, I am no closer to making a decision now than I was when I left New York.
May I say something?
Oh, please. After listening to all this from me, you are entitled.
I think if you truly loved either of these men, you'd have been able to make your decision.
No, you don't understand. I really do love Jack, and I love Travis, and I love them both very, very much.
In my own experience, when I have trouble deciding between two things, it's usually because one of them is not quite right. What if you had a third option?
What would that be?
Me.